Holiday Eve. Welcome back from the hiatus. Here we go. We today are going to start our second cycle, focusing on core and a lot of core. So we'll do a little bit of everything. Make sure we stay mobile. Make sure we're hitting full body, but focus is core this cycle. What you need for today is maybe some dumbbells, a band, and some sliders. If you like a yoga mat, grab a yoga mat. Otherwise, you can just be on the ground. And besides that, you guys hopefully know the drill. Turn the music on, grab the water, and we are going to start our exercise watches. So hopefully you have been moving along. Just great, still working out. And if you haven't, here we go. We're getting back to it. Hopefully been focusing on eating. There we go. Couldn't find it. It's been too long. Circuit training. Focusing on nutrition. I mean, especially when you work out, but also when you don't work out, focus on nutrition. Live long and prosper. Here we go. Okay, we're going to start. This is a little bit of a new warm-up, so we're gonna maybe have some bumps in the road, but we're gonna start with also from me. So I feel like you guys are a little too close. Let's try that. Here we go. Okay, this first one's called the hip flexor to adductor flow. So you're gonna go one leg kneeling. The kneeling leg is what we're focusing on. So we're gonna go legs, the opposite leg is in front, half kneeling. You're going to step forward and you're gonna lean into it. So you're stretching that kneeling leg, and then you're gonna come up and out of it. So we're gonna pulse. We're gonna go, if you think of like a clock face, you're gonna go 12, then you're gonna go 1 o'clock, stretch the inside of the hips, then you're gonna come up and out of it, and you're gonna go 3 o'clock, like straddles, and then you're gonna go again. So step forward, reach, lunge 12, reach out to the side, 1, all the way to the other side, 3. So mobilizing those hips. Happy morning. It's like, if you're doing this when you wake up, fantastic. If you're doing it after a long day, also great. We're getting some movement through the hips for our warm up. A little baby blood flowing. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. Do like 4 or 5 of those. Step forward, lean into it. Step 1 o'clock. Actually, if we're talking about a clock, this is like 9. And then, no, this is 9. Oh, the struggle. It's been a while. 12 forward, 11, 10, there we go. And then out to the side, 9 straddles. A couple more times, hip forward, stretch. So feel long, stretch through the adductors. And out to the side, straddles. This is called the hip love. Your body will thank you. And to the side. Okay, then we're gonna go 90-90 and we're just gonna do a nice lean. So think knees, feet out in front. You're gonna drop them the same direction. So one leg comes behind you, one leg is out in front. And you're just gonna lean into it. Forward, stretching through the glutes. Then you can twist and lean into it. So we're hitting the quad, we're hitting the hips. I mean, if you twist back, but it's just gonna hurt the hips. Tight hips. You can just twist straight back if you want to get the low back, upper back, thoracic. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. So think legs out in front and you're gonna tip them the same direction and then you just fix them. So both heels are in, you're gonna lean forward, stretching through the hips, glutes. You can twist, lean over that front leg. And you can twist all the way back. Just mobilizing everything. Okay, this one is, we're calling it alternating spider. So you're going to push up position. So hands are straight, push up position. You're going to bend your knees and go into a deep squat. So we're sinking as best you can into the heels. And then you are going to come forward into a lunge. So we're squatting and we're gonna come big step, lunge, Spider-Man. And then we're gonna come back, deep squat, push-up position, big step, lunge. So this is our Spider-Man. We're just adding some movement to it. Heels walk, hands back, deep squat, mobilizing the hips, stretching everything out. Walk forward, push up, big step, lunge. So this is alternating spider, squat, into lunge. Feeling the heart rate go up a little bit. Pump it up, here we go. Okay, then we got the favorite flow, just body mechanics. These are foundational movements. We're gonna do a squat hinge. So first one, you're going hands behind your back and you're going to squat deep. Now we've warmed up, we're ready to go, but we're standing, a little bit more gravity. You're gonna stand, into a hinge. It's been a minute. Push your hips, butt up in the air, but keep your chest facing the floor. Stretch those hamstrings, stretch the glutes. And you go back to a squat, and then we stand up. So your hands behind the head. You're gonna get deep, sit down into a squat. Then you're gonna lift your butt up, keep your heels on the floor. Go to good stretch through the hamstrings. Then back into a squat. Oh man, love working out. This feels so good. And stand up, we'll go one more. Hands behind your head, squat, get deep, sink. Feels good, stretches. Hinge, push the hips, butt up. Get a good stretch through the hamstrings. It's been too long when you love your body. Feeling good. Just energizes you, you're feeling good. Okay, stand up. We're feeling that through the hips and the glutes. Okay, then we're going to, it's another flow one, lots of flow. You're going to grab your ankle, balance, stretch. So you're going to feel this also through the glutes, through maybe the outside abductors, outside of the leg. And then you're going to get big step over into a lateral lunge. You could pop this up, that's a Cossack squat. So toes to the ceiling, or you could just keep it down, but sink it through your heel and then come up and out of it, and we'll go again. So grab your ankle, pull, big step to the side, sink, come up and out of it. We'll go one more. Pull, big step to the side, sink. So the core, and we're gonna do that same thing on the other side. Our core, what we're gonna be focusing on is just the connection to everything. Connection to the upper body, connection to the lower body. We start to have lots of problems if our core gets weak. You could pop these toes up, Cossack squat, sink down into the heel. Do you notice a difference from one side to the other? I feel a little bit better in this position on my left side than I do my right. Okay, and then the last one is our hang squat. So we're going to hinge first, so hands behind your back. You're going to push the hips back to the wall. Notice on your heels, butts back, but my legs aren't locked out straight and they're not bent. So still straight, I'm moving from my hips. My hips come back, push to the wall, get a good stretch through the hamstrings. Then I'm gonna drop into a squat. So again, hitting those hips. Then you're gonna come back into a hinge, stretch through the hamstrings. Then with the hips, we're gonna drive the hips forward to stand up rather than like using your back. So I'm leaning forward, drive my hips back, stretch through the hamstrings. I'm going to squat deep. I'm going to stand up, stretch through the hamstrings, and I'm going to drive my hips forward, keeping my core nice and tight as I lift forward. Notice the difference. This is me lifting up with my chest. I'm doing a lot more movement through my chest. I feel that in more in my back. Or if I come here, I drive, keeping the core tight, driving my glutes forward to lift my hips. One more of those. So we're going to hinge, stretch, sink down deep, squat, hinge, up, and drive the hips forward. And that's it. That's our warm up. Grab a drink of water, which I forgot. It's been too long. So I'm going to steal my water bottle weights. Here we go. Okay, workout. What you need is your sliders to start off. We are going to start with a single leg reverse lunge slider. So grab your dumbbells or a band and then your sliders and get to where you can see. So reverse lunge while you're resting. Catch your breath. We're gonna go 6 each leg. So you're gonna go 1 foot on your slider, and then we're gonna be lunging. So we're reverse lunge, which means the slider foot is going back behind me. I'm gonna sink down and then push the toes of the slider foot into the floor to stand up. Use your glutes, keep your core nice and tight, hold some weights to make it more challenging, and we have 6 on each leg. Ready, steady. So we're sliding back, stay nice and tall, and then drive, push through that front leg, push those toes down to the floor to stand back up. 1, push through. 2, 3, spread the toes, push into the floor. 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna switch legs. 6 on the other side. So stay nice and tall, slide back. Oh, hit the yoga mat. Okay, here we go. Roll, stay nice and tall through the chest. Push up through that front leg. Slide, toes down through the floor. Drag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, first set down. We're not doing crazy today because we're just starting back up, but we're gonna try it. Okay, next one is good mornings. You can take your dumbbells on your shoulders, and then we're going to hinge what we just practiced. So now you're professionals. So butt back, good morning. Weight is at the shoulders, squeeze through the core, lift from the butt. Here, squeeze the butt up rather than the low back up. Okay, we're putting weight on the shoulder. You could also use a band if you don't have weights. Get back to it. We're gonna do 12 of these. Here we go. Good morning, stretch, drive, squeeze through the core. 1, tight core. 2, motion comes from the hips. Drive the butt forward. 3, so flex the core, drive the butt forward. 4, 5, 6, spread the toes, keep pressing the toes down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12, excellent. And then we're going to do hamstring curls with our sliders. So your plate, if you're on a budget. If not, you might have sliders. Furniture sliders, great. Regular actual sliders, great. But heels are gonna go in your plate, and we are going to do some hamstring curls. If you have 2, definitely do them independent so that hamstrings have to work separate from each other. But we have 12 of these. So we're gonna lay down, drive your hips up, and we're gonna slide heels out and then squeeze, curl back of the leg with a hamstring, and then go again here and squeeze up. Ready? So play around. We got 12 out. Pull. 1, squeeze. 2, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 4, 5. The downside of the sliders is that the heels get hot. Of the plate. Heels get hot, lots of friction, where sliders are actually like built for this. So they slide better. This is 10, 2 more. Squeeze, pull. 11. Try to be even if you got 1 plate. 12. And our last one is our 90-90 get-ups. So same position we were in. We take the knees and we drop them one way and then just adjust. We're going to keep this, they're not a true 90 degree. This leg is going to be actually a little bit more of a acute angle, smaller, closer to you. And then what you're going to do is you can try hands out in front. You're going to push through this front knee, pushing down through that front knee. You're going to feel that activate the glute, a little bit of quad, so we can get up. And then we're going to control the down nice and slow. And then we go again. Lift up. So we're feeling this through the hips, through the glutes. Control down. If you need to, you can kind of push yourself up a little bit and then control the down as much as you can. But these are 90-90 get-ups. I feel like I need to pop my back. We got 10 of these. Ready? We're gonna go 10 each direction. So get up and then control the down one. Back up so hips are straight from the side. Control 2, drive up, slow down. 3, up, slow. 4, up, slow, controlled. 5, slide so you can see me, up. Slow, control. 6, drive. 7, drive. 8, here we go. Slow. 9, feeling. 10, we're gonna switch directions. So feet are gonna follow the other direction. Remember, this leg stays a little bit closer. You can push yourself up if you need to. Control the down 1. You can put your hands out in front of you, help lift. Change where the weight's sitting. Slow down 2, drive up. Control the glutes. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. 6, slow. 7, looks from the side here, drive up. Control, sink down low. 8, drive up. Balance. 9, slow. 10. Okay, that's one set. And then we're back to the top with our sliders. So grab your dumbbells. Oh, I'll show you with a band. If you don't have dumbbells, we can use a band instead. So if you've got your band, you're gonna stand with your front foot on it, and then you can take your band up so it's at your shoulders, nice and tight. And we're going to do that same thing. We're reversing 6 on each side. So we're sinking back down and then drive through that front leg. We add a little bit more resistance to coming up. Drive, press. Press those toes to the floor, spread them out. 3. Ooh, 4, feeling the glutes. 5. 6, switch legs. Toes in the plate. There we go, up above. 1, nice and tall. Reverse, press. 2. Press down. 3. Ooh, feel the glute. 4. Oh, press through those toes. 5. Last one. Drive. 6. Nice. Starting to get sweaty. Okay, good mornings with a band. You're gonna stand on the band. Top of the handles are gonna be at the shoulders. And then we do that same motion. So we're driving, keep the core nice and tight, get a good stretch. And then stand up with the hips, the butt, just come tall. Stay tall. Ready? We got 12 of these. Straight, hinge, and then stand up from the hips, drive from the glutes. Stretch the hamstrings, drive up from the glutes. 2, 3, 4. Keep the core nice and tight. Think like suck your belly button. So instead of belly being out, suck the belly button in. We still want to be able to breathe, but we call that bracing. So we're nice and tight through the core. 7. So the belly button sucked in. 8, 9. Stretch, drive. 10, 11, 12. There's our good morning. And we got our hamstring curls. Other way to think about it is bottom of the hips, front bony parts of the hips, bottom of the rib cage. When we go back, we don't want to be like this with the arch in the back. We want to close this part together. So ribs, hips, squeeze it. That is the same thing as when I suck my belly button in. It braces here. That's another way to think about it, is we close this off and then we hinge back, keeping that closed. Okay, we got sliders, 12. Here we go, and we're on our second set. Almost to the last one. Drive the hips up, here we go. Squeeze 1. Try to pull even if you have one slider from both legs. Try not to let your strong leg dominate. 4. Remember holding those glutes off the ground. 6, 7, 8, balance, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, squeeze, 12. Excellent. Okay, 1 to go, 99 get-ups. So tip, the feet are both one way, the knees are the other way. We're gonna get up and we're gonna get down nice and slow. Control, that's 1. Drive up, control, 2, up. So we're feeling that hip stability. Feel that in your glute. 6, up, hold, slow, control, 7, slow, 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 8. Remember pushing through that front knee. Slow down, 9, 10, switch other way. I'm gonna show you from the side. So we're here, we're gonna get up all the way to the top. Slow, control the glutes down. If you need to push off the floor, that's fine. Slow, 2, up, control, 3, slow, 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 4, 5, 6, here we go. Slow, feeling the shake, 7, 8, control, 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 9. Man, lighten up different parts of the glute. 10, and grab a quick sip of water, get some agua. 1 to go. One more set. We got our core. And you out. I'm gonna try with weights this time. So if you feel like you can go up in weights, do it. But we're doing a single leg slider, reverse lunge. So stay nice and tall. Leg goes back, tall shoulders. Push through that front leg. Push down through the toes. 1. Here we go. 2. Spread the toes. Drive like you're gas pedaling the front foot into the floor. 4, 5. My hip's trying to swing out. So my hip is trying to go out while my knee goes in, which means I need to turn on this glute to keep it out and stable. That's my weakness through the glutes. So drive that knee out, turn that glute on. Knee should be lined up with the toes. And that was more than 6. Here we go. Other side. 1 foot goes back, knee drives over the toes, and then keep it lined up with the toes as you're coming up. 1. Drive, drive, drive through that front foot. 2. Spread the toes. Press. 3. 4. 5. 6. Oh man. Okay, good mornings. We'll do it. Weights again on the shoulders. Here we go. Stay nice and tall. Drive the hips butt back. Good mornings. Tight core. So think about what hips, bottom of the rib cage. We're not out. We want to close off. Keep that nice and tight. Then we drive hips butt back and we pick it up forward. So flex, brace through the core, nice flat back. Drive the hips forward to stand up. We're gonna say 4. Drive it back, stretch. 5. Toes planted onto the floor. 7. 8. Drive, drive, drive. 9. 10. That's it. Nope, 2 more. Drive back. 11. And 12. Okay, we got hamstring curls. What a good workout. Starting back, a little sweaty, lots of movement, stretching, staying mobile. Here we go, drive the hips up, out. 1, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta adjust my heels. 6, hold the hips up, squeeze from the hamstrings. Try to get them pull even. 7. I actually think this is 9, but Pull, pull, pull. Lift that butt off the ground. Maybe feel that in your back a little bit. Back's weak. And calling that 12. Okay, 99 get-ups. Tip, same direction. Drive up. Control the down through the glute. 1. Drive. 2. Control, control, control. 3. Slow, 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 slow. 4. 5. 6. 7. Up. Slow. 8. Resist. Slow. 9. And 10. Feeling that shake. Switch sides. Drive it up. 1. Slow down. 2. Control. 3. Ooh. That glute med. It's getting its work. There's 5. Slow down. Slow. 6. 7. 3 to go. You can do it. 8. Slow, 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 slow. 9. Drive through that front knee. Control the down. 10. Nice. Okay. There's our strength. Ooh, legs are feeling it. There's our strength. We just have some core and stretching. Grab a sip of water. Wet your palate. Okay, here we go. Core. We are going to start with some swimmers. So you're going to, you can grab your yoga mat or lay on the floor. We're going to do 30-second intervals, which means I need a timer. Un minuto. Okay, timer, 30 seconds. Swimmer, you're going to be on your stomach. And then you can start with your back of the hand on the butt. We're going to lift up the knees from the floor. You're going to lift up the elbows and you're going to twist. So palms are going to come facing the floor. Palms face the floor, you reach out in front of you. And then you go thumbs down to the floor. Back of the hands on the butt. Drop, lift, reach around. You could even drop at the top. Drop everything, lift it up again. Reach back. Or you can just isometric hold. Get some shoulder mobility. That's our swimmer. Ready? 30-second timer. Get set. Go. So back of the hand, drop everything, lift it up, knees off the ground, thumbs come to the floor, reach forward, thumbs to the floor, back of the hands on the butt, drop everything, lift again. When you come forward, you can drop here and then lift it up again. So we call Superman when we drop, lift, or you can just hold it all the way back, drop the elbows, but keep the knees off the ground. So we're getting a little bit of shoulder. That's 3 seconds. Rest. Shoulder activation. Okay, next one, we're going to do a side crunch with your legs lifting. So you're going to lay on your side. You're going to think shoulders off the ground, so we're getting that crunch, but you're going to also lift your legs. So it's kind of like a V-up. We're trying to get our shoulders off the ground. We're trying to get our knees off the ground. Crunch, coming back down. Crunch, coming back down. For 30 seconds each side. Ready? Steady. And go. Crunch. The second time through, we'll just do this continuous. No rest. So getting the shoulders off the ground. If you need to, you can use your hands. Lift up as much as you can with the obliques is what we're trying to isolate. So we're picking up our feet, picking up our knees from our obliques. And we're on our side to get the right angle. Ooh, feeling it. Here we go. It's our core. And rest. That's 30 seconds. And we are going to switch sides. Do that same thing on the other side. Flip it over. Ready, set, go. Lift. So shoulders off the ground, but really use your brain to activate the obliques. That's what's lifting my feet up and my shoulders up. And you're not completely on your side. You're angled just slightly towards the ceiling, opening up that top shoulder. Activate. Use those obliques. Getting that strong core. eliminate all the issues with the back and the hips. There's 30. Okay, got 2 more core. Next one is our side plank with our hip abduction. So you're going to go on your forearm, bend your arm, forearm's on the ground. I'm gonna go in a side plank position here, and I'm going to lift this top leg and drop it down. So I really feel that in my glutes. If you do this and you're like, wow, that's way too hard, bend the feet back so you're on your knees and you can just keep your knee bent, dropping down. So you're gonna lift the knee up, lift the knee down, lift the knee up, lift the knee down. That's our side plank hip abduction. Oh, and we have to control it down. 30 seconds on each side. Are you ready? Because I'm not brutal. It is getting back to it. Ready, set, go. So I'm gonna try full control the down. Ooh, it's harder for my down leg than it is my top leg. My foot. Control. I'm already feeling me sink. Okay, I'm gonna drop to my knees. Lift, you're feeling good, go for it. Can see where I'm tired, weak, where my hips are feeling it. Lift up the knee, lift up the foot. Coming back down. Switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Ready, set, go. Starting that side plank. Lift that top leg. Control. Lift that top leg. Control. You feeling sweaty? As I definitely am hot. Let's go. Lift. Okay, I'm gonna bend my knee. Oh, the glutes just give up. No, they just get so exhausted. They can't hold on anymore. Can feel glute med. Rest. Oh, that one's brutal. Okay, then we got a glute bridge with a mini band. I didn't tell you to grab a mini band, so if you don't have one, regular glute bridge. If you got one close, grab it. We're gonna go mini band right over the knees, and then we're gonna do glute bridges. So mini band above the knee, feet hip width apart. We want a nice, beautiful 90-degree angle with our legs. You wanna suck your belly button to your spine. Whew, too much talking. Suck the belly button to the spine without holding your breath. So you wanna pull in, that's your transverse abdominis muscle. Pull your rectus abdominis muscle in towards the spine. And then we wanna open the knees, squeeze, push up, feel that through the glutes. And then you're gonna come back down, or you can hold it, either way. 30 seconds, ready, steady, and go. So squeeze in, squeeze the glutes at the top, and then rest it, bring it back in. So use your brain here, squeeze the glutes together, squeeze the butt cheeks together, squeeze your belly button to your spine, pressing up, coming back down, pressing up. Oh, there we go, 30 seconds, drive. So you're feeling that shake, I'm feeling it. Shake through the glutes, feeling it. Rest. I'm so sweaty. Okay, that's between core. That was one set of core. I need a little drink. My throat is so dry. If you need a drink, grab one. And if not, we got 2 more sets and then a little stretch. We out. Where do we start? Swimmers. On your stomach. Oh, catch your breath. Big, deep breath in through your nose. Okay, ready? Heart rate slowing down. Let's do it. Swimmers. Ready, set. On your stomach, go. Lift up. Palms face the floor. Thumb faces the floor. Back of the hand to the butt. And then lift everything. I'm going to keep my knees off the ground the whole time because I'm activating through my glutes and my low back. So I'm hitting my glutes and low back while my shoulders are getting a little bit of work here today. So when we say legs, and we actually hitting some arm mobility. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, next up, we have our side crunch. Right into it, laying on your side. Ready, set, go. Like a dead fish. Lift up the shoulders. Lift up the knees off the floor. Reach. Reach. Here's the obliques. Squeeze. Remember, you're angled facing the knees, essentially. Lifting activate mind muscle connection, turn on the obliques, feel the oblique crunch and break down. We're making it stronger. Okay, after the 30 seconds, we're just gonna flip over. Ready, set, go. Turn right over, go right into it. 30 seconds, go. Oh, feet off the ground. Crunch into the knees. Lift the shoulders off the ground. Use your obliques. Break everything down. You can do this. We're almost halfway through core. Here we go, here we go. And 30 seconds rest. Okay, we got our side plank. Flip it back over. I'm gonna go modified man. Brutality. Okay, 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. On your forearm. Going feet behind me, but if you can do a regular side plank, you go for it. I will get there at the end of our core cycle. After my core and glutes are strong. So you're pushing actively through your forearm. Don't let your shoulder get saggy. Actively push away from the floor. Lift up foot, lift up knee. Control the down. Feel that in your down glute. Glute med. Switch sides. Go right into it. Ready, set, go. Lift, up, lift, up. Oh. The booty is burning, but you can do it. We're strong. Lift, control the down. You got 10 seconds. Pump yourself up. Mental toughness. Here we go. Feel the burn. Embrace the shake. And rest. So hard. Okay, last one is our glute bridge. Grab your miniband if you have one over the knees. Feet hip width apart. 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Suck the belly in. Squeeze everything nice and tight. So brace through the core. Squeeze the glutes. Coming back down. Drive up. Squeeze. Drive up. Squeeze. Oh, can you feel your glute med on that band? Oh, that's so hard. They're fatigued. They're tired, but we're strong. You're mentally tough. You're resilient. You can push through hard things and rest. Okay, I gotta get a little sip of water. Maybe for a mental break. Ooh. Oh, that hurts. That burns. Okay, last time through. We ready? One to go. Starting with prone swimmers. We got 4 exercises. We out. Well, then we got stretch, but here we go. Oh, look at that. It was only a 30-second rest. You ready? On your stomach. Prone swimmers. Here we go. Last time through, you can do it. Get set. Go. Lift up the knees. Reach forward, palms down. Thumbs to the floor. Elbows drop. Lift. Reach. Get that shoulder mobility. Okay, compared to the other ones, this is a piece of cake. And now I say that and I'm starting to shake. You're gonna feel that in my hamstrings. I feel that in the back. But we're almost there. We got this. You can do this. You're close. And ready, rest. That's 30. Then we got our side crunch. Right into it. Ready, set, go. Obliques. Lift up knees. Lift up shoulders. Feel like a dead fish. Squeeze. Remember, mind muscle connection. Turn those obliques on to lift up. So don't go so much arms that you don't feel the obliques working. To lift up the shoulders. Lift up the knee. Here we go. Oh, okay, you can do this right before the holiday or maybe the work day. Switch sides. 30 seconds is up. Ready, set, go into the other side. Gonna party for the USA. Let's go. It's like we do this because we love ourselves. Want to be strong. Want to be tough. Want to avoid injury. Want to live a long and prosperous life. What else can I say to pump you up? Oh, lost my timer. 3, 2, 1, rest. Side plank, flip it back over. Ready, steady, go. On your forearm, lift, actively push away into the floor. Lift up the foot, lift up the knee, control the down. Lift, control, lift. Wow, this one is brutal. Can tell I haven't done it very often, or it's been a really hot second. It's all glutes today. Switch sides. Going again, ready, set, go. Lift, control, foot up, knee up, slow, lower, slow, lower. Oh, the second one is harder. Everything's already tired. It's hard to lift the knee and the glute. Actively push through the elbow. Don't get lazy in the elbow. It's your last time through. So close. Keep pushing, keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, okay. There's our side plank and we got our glute bridge. And I'm too lazy to lower my mini band, so heavy it is. Okay, mini band above the knees. Glutes, we're just topping them off. 90 degree with the knees. 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Squeeze. So think belly button to the spine. Squeeze up and lower. Belly button to the spine. Squeeze up. Here we go. Control. Brace. Make sure everything's nice and straight. We don't want to have too much of an arch in the back. That's bad. We want to tuck pelvis so it's nice and, the spine is nice and straight. As we're actively pushing the knees out, we're squeezing through our glutes. And that's 30 seconds. Excellent job. Oh, you made it through the first brutal core workout. Okay, grab a quick drink of water. And we're going to stretch. We did it. As we're sitting at what are we at? 42 minutes. Good. 45 minutes. Great. Getting some mobility in. Getting some core. Here we go. Okay, first one is quadruped rock backs. So we're gonna go on our knees, on our hands, and we're going to pull the hips, glute, butt back behind me, and then come back out of it. So I'm in a quadruped position on my hands, on my knees. I'm gonna pull back, stretch through the hips. You could also bring your feet together like child's pose, squeeze, and then come back out of it. You can also drop the hips forward, come all the way back, whatever you prefer. Just getting a little cherry on top, some sprinkles for the stretches to finish out our workout. Then we got frog stretch. So from here you can go to your forearms, and then we're gonna open up through the knees into a straddle, but the knees are bent. So we're stretching through the hips again. Told you lots of hip, glute, core love this cycle. Okay, that's our frog stretch. Then we have prone scorpion. So you're gonna lay on your stomach. Feet are gonna come together. Arms are gonna be wide. You're gonna go foot to opposite hand. So my right foot lifts up. I'm reaching it towards my left hand. Opening up through the low back. Get a good stretch through the hips. This is combating sitting all day long. Getting some great mobility. So we're just alternating left foot to right hand. As far as you can get it, open up. Right foot to left hand, open up. And twist. Okay, then we're gonna flip it over. And we're gonna do that same thing on the other side. So this one, I wanna swing, so I don't wanna kick the wall. So I'm gonna take my right foot and I'm gonna swing it, kick it to my left hand. And I'm gonna switch sides, swing it, kick it to my opposite hand. Pop the back. If you don't have a lot of room to kick swing, you can bring it straight up and then drop it over to your hand. Bring it back up to center and lower. So you can lift, drop it across, lift and lower. But if you have enough room, swing it, getting a little bit more dynamic, pulling through the back, core. Okay, those are our scorpions. And then we've got our squat to straddle. This is our last one. So we're gonna come down, just one more deep squat. And then I'm gonna touch my toes like I'm stretching my hamstrings. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then I come back. You can widen your feet as you sit down into it. Twist side to side, whatever you feel like you need. Hands on the mat or reach in as far as you can for the mat, but we're stretching our hamstrings. You might feel that a little bit in the low back. And last one, squat, get deep, touch the mat, straight. Who did it? Day 1, cycle 2. Go get some protein, stay hydrated throughout the day. Enjoy the 4th. Get a workout in. Holiday workout. Great work, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.